Hi comic book fans, and take the glasses off because they reflect the light. It's another of my videos from my big stackery delivery, and I'm going to focus on one purchase from one seller on one show. I bought a whole load of comics. I think I got some cracking value here. We'll see. I'm going to tell you the price I paid for these when I show them, and then when I do the edit, I'll put the price, what I think they're worth, on the screen somewhere. Right, so quite a few comics in this purchase. First up, we have got a Spider-Woman #2, and it's the Marvel Zombie variant. And I paid $3 for that. Really nice looking cover. We're going to get a Marvel Zombies Disney Plus series. So I think this is a good buy for $3. What was cover price? Cover price was $3.99. So always good when you get a comic for less than cover price. Okay, next up, Sabretooth #1. Nice looking comic. It's die cut. I'm presuming this is from the 90s. I don't really know. But $5, Sabretooth #1. We will see whether that was a good purchase or not. Next up, and this is a nice looking cover. This is Miss Marvel #1. That's obviously Carol Danvers. How much did I pay for this one? Miss Marvel 1, $3. Sounds like a good buy to me. Next up, we've got Free Comic Book Day Spider-Man. I paid $4, so it wasn't a free comic to me. But again, nice looking cover. Right, next up, and this I think is the most expensive. No, it wasn't the most expensive comic here. This was the third most expensive comic. This is Captain Marvel #1, and it's Monica Rambeau. I think we're going to see more of Monica Rambeau in the MCU. I paid $23 for this. So let's, I'm going to show you what I think it's, what the fair market value of this currently is. It's in very nice condition. All of these comics that I got from this seller, this looks 9+. Really clean, really clean. Right, next up, I have got a Spectacular Spider-Man King Size Annual 1 with Doc Ock, and I paid $3 for that. $3 for a Spectacular Spider-Man Annual 1. That sounds like a good deal to me. And it is in 6.5, something like that. Okay, I've already got this comic, but so they were selling it, and they're selling it for $9. I bought it for $9. Gru #1. This is the Marvel run on Gru, which ran for 150 issues. This was the first one. I saw it. I've already got this, but it's in really nice condition for $9. I couldn't let it go. Right, then we have got Micronauts Annual #1, $3. Micronauts heavily undervalued. Really nice. That condition's good. Yeah, I've got a few Micronauts, and that will go into my Micronauts collection. Okay, right. The rest of the comics that I bought from this seller are all signed. Okay, so this is Spider-Woman, first spectacular issue, #1. And we've got all the various Spider-Women on here. I think this is a really good spec comic. This is actually signed by Bart Sears up here. I think this is a really good spec comic. And how much did this cost me? Signed copy of this cost me. Spider-Woman #1, $6. I mean, I think that's worth $6 without the signature. With the signature, I think this is a really good spec comic. Spider-Woman's getting a bit hot. Isn't one of these Spider-Women now Mistress Webb? Something like that. Yeah, that's great. All 5 Spider-Women on the cover, signed, $6. It's a deal. Right, next up, we've got a really nice looking Supergirl cover. This is Supergirl 43, just lovely looking cover. And it's signed by Jamal Igle. So his signature's down here. This Supergirl 43 cost me $5. Right, next up we have got a Savage Wolverine #2. Savage Wolverine #2, and this is signed by Frank Cho. Really nice. Frank Cho, I think that's the first time I've got a Frank Cho signature. What did this one cost me? This one cost me $7. And we've got another Wolverine here. This is Wolverine 79. And this is signed, and it's in absolute cracking condition. It's a great looking cover. And it's signed by Adam Kubert. This one cost me $6. Next up, this is Justice League Europe #1, signed again by Bart Sears, $5. I'm having a bit of a purchase spree with this guy because he was putting all these comics up. There wasn't many people in the chat, and how was anyone buying them? But I think they're great. These are looking really good, and the condition's really good. So what on earth have we got here? This is the Tangent Superman's Reign, and this is triple signed. So who signed this? It's signed by Mark McKenna, Ron Mars, and Dan Jurgens. What on earth did I pay for this? Tangent Comics, issue 8. Oh, here we go. $5. It's less than $2 a signature. Great. If you don't believe me, there's all the prices on here. Right, and these some of these are getting better. This is Marvel Tales, which is the reprint series that I collect some of, and this has got Superman and Thor. It's Marvel Tales 206. It's also got Spider-Ham in it, and this is signed by Chris Claremont. Signed by Chris Claremont, Marvel Tales 206, $8 for a Chris Claremont signature. Can't be bad. Right. How can this get better, you say? Well, it does get better. The next two are a bit more pricey, I have to admit. I paid more for the next two. I paid more than, none of those I paid any more than $10. I paid up to $10 for. Right, but this one, absolute cracker. It's actually got a price sticker on here saying that they were charging $80 for this. That's not what I paid. This is Secret Wars #10 in really good condition, and it is signed by Mike Zeck. This is Mike Zeck art on the cover. Mike Zeck is the guy who drew the black Spider-Man suit. That sold, the original art sold for a phenomenal sum of money recently. There we go, Mike Zeck. Secret Wars 10. How much did I pay for this, you ask? $29. I think that's fantastic. And of course it's a Doom cover, which means I love it even more. That is a fantastic comic. I'm really tempted to send that off to CBCS to get that slabbed. Right, and finally, okay, how are we going to top Mike Zeck's signature on Secret Wars 10? Okay, it's George Perez. Okay, I have not got anything signed by George Perez. I did pay to get something signed by him, but unfortunately he's got even more ill, and he had to the signing had to be cancelled. I'm getting my money back, but this came up on this auction, and I had to have it. It is Avengers number 196. It's the first appearance of Taskmaster, and it is signed by George Perez. Well, this is an expensive comic, even without George's signature on it. And I won this in the auction. This was a bit more hotly contested, but I won this for $35. Okay, so that was here's my Whatnot packing slip for that order. There you go. And I will tot up what I spent, and I will tot up what I think the value of those comics is to see whether I got a good deal. But I suspect I did. It's difficult to price some of the signatures, but I'll give it a go. Enough said.